Ever notice how payday feels amazing? You get your paycheck, you feel rich for a moment, but within just a week, groceries, credit cards, and maybe a small treat, suddenly, it's all gone. The money disappears faster than you can catch your breath. We were told that if we got a decent job, worked hard, and used credit responsibly, life would get easier. But in reality, for most Americans, that promise just hasn't come true. Instead, we're stuck in a cycle living paycheck to paycheck, swiping credit cards to survive, and never feeling truly secure, no matter how much we earn. It almost feels like the system is designed to keep us just comfortable enough not to rebel, but stressed enough to keep borrowing. You're trapped in a game you never agreed to play. You work 40, 50, maybe 60 hours a week, but at the end of the month, you've got nothing to show except stress and unpaid bills. The grind never lets up, and your dream of freedom feels further away. That's why we're diving into the Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. He's helped millions break free from debt and actually build wealth. This book isn't about confusing investments or Wall Street jargon. It's about simple, practical steps anyone can start today to stop drowning and start climbing out. What if I told you the biggest financial institutions in America actually profit from keeping you broke? Hey, I'm Ethan. Welcome to Ethan's Money Library, where we're building wealth, one book at a time. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our weekly breakdowns of life-changing money books. Quick note, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for education and inspiration. Only always do your own research. In this video, I'll walk you through the core lessons of the Total Money Makeover step by step, so you can see exactly how to escape the paycheck-to-paycheck grind. Stick around, take notes, and start imagining your life without money stress. Step 1 is about being brutally honest with yourself. You can't fix your money problems if you won't face them head on. Most Americans actually spend more than they earn, about 103%. That means debt isn't just an accident, it's built right into the way many people live. Now imagine this: what if checking your bank account didn't fill you with stress, but instead gave you peace? That's the vision this step is trying to create for you. Society keeps telling us debt is normal, just part of life. But Dave Ramsey says normal is broke, and you don't want to be normal. Think about it like going to the doctor. You can't get the cure if you won't admit the symptoms. Facing the financial truth isn't easy, but it's the first step toward freedom. Once you see the reality, you can finally start building a better future. Step 2 is all about saving $1,000 as quickly as possible. It's not about building wealth, yet it's about giving yourself a safety cushion you can rely on. Before you fight your debt, you need a small shield against life's surprises. That $1,000 fund is your first defense, so a flat tire or broken fridge won't knock you back into debt. The truth is, small emergencies usually cost between $500 and $1,200. With that starter fund, you handle it with cash instead of swiping your credit card again. Imagine how it feels when the car breaks down, and instead of panic, you just breathe and pay for it. That little buffer gives you peace of mind and freedom. Most people would throw that repair on a credit card, and that's the trap that keeps them stuck. But you're breaking the cycle by having cash ready. Think of this emergency fund like a helmet. It won't stop the crash, but it keeps you safe enough to keep moving forward on your journey. Here's the key. Don't try to tackle every debt at once. Start small, focus on the tiniest one, and build momentum just like a snowball rolling downhill. The average American household is carrying about $7,000 in credit card debt. It feels overwhelming, but breaking it down into one-by-one victories makes it doable. Every time you pay off one debt, it's like taking a brick off your shoulders. You can breathe easier, you feel lighter, and you know you're moving forward. Some experts say you should pay off the highest interest debt first. That's smart on paper, but the truth is, money isn't just math, it's emotion. Dave Ramsey's method focuses on wins. Humans need quick victories to keep going. Even if the math isn't perfect, that's how momentum works. Think of it like dieting. You don't begin with a marathon. You start with small wins, like cutting out soda. That first step gives you the confidence to keep going. Step 4 is all about building a real safety net. Once debt is gone, it's time to prepare for life's big surprises. This means saving enough to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses. If your monthly bills are $3,000, you'll need $9,000 to $18,000 set aside. Think about it: if you lost your job tomorrow, you wouldn't panic. Instead, you'd have time, space, and peace to breathe. The truth is, most Americans can't even cover a $400 emergency. This step flips that weakness into a powerful strength. It's like packing a parachute before a dangerous climb. You hope you never need it, but if you do, it can save your life. Building this emergency fund is the difference between living in fear and living with confidence. You're buying freedom, not just saving money. You've crushed your debt and built your safety net. Now it's time to shift gears and start investing for the future. The goal is simple. Put 15% of your income into retirement accounts. That's how you secure tomorrow while enjoying today. If you earn $50,000 a year, that's $7,500 saved. Over 30 years, with growth, it could become more than $1 million. This is what gives you freedom, so you don't have to work into your 70s just to survive. Here's the truth. Most Americans save almost nothing for retirement. Do you want to be average or do you want to be free? Think of investing like planting an orchard. You don't get fruit tomorrow, but one day, you'll never go hungry again. Imagine walking into your home and knowing it's completely yours. No bank, no payments, just freedom. That's the dream of paying off your mortgage early. The truth is, a 30-year mortgage often costs double the original price of the house once you add interest. By paying it down faster, you save yourself hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now picture your paycheck with no mortgage deduction. Every dollar you earn stays in your pocket. That's real financial freedom. People often call a mortgage good debt, but debt is still debt. It's like wearing chains. No matter how shiny they look, you're not free until you break them. Think of it like taking off a weighted vest you didn't even realize was holding you back. Suddenly, you can run faster and live lighter. When you crush your mortgage, you're not just paying off a loan, you're buying peace, security, and the freedom to live life on your terms. You've made it to finally free from debt and the constant weight of bills. Now it's time to shift your focus from just surviving to building real wealth. When you have no debt and no mortgage, thousands of extra dollars every month stay in your pocket. That money can now work for you investing, saving, and growing. Imagine the freedom of using your paycheck not to pay creditors, but to build your future. Every dollar becomes a soldier working for your dreams. But wealth isn't just about you. The greatest joy comes from giving, helping a neighbor, supporting charities, or even funding scholarships. Some people believe wealth is selfish, but that's not true. Real wealth means creating impact beyond yourself, changing lives for the better. It's like finally being able to breathe freely. Not only are you thriving, but you're helping others breathe easier too. So, here's the roadmap. Face the truth. Save a starter fund, snowball debt, build a full emergency fund, invest, pay off your home, and then build wealth to give back. This isn't just about money, it's about freedom, dignity, and finally escaping the paycheck-to-paycheck trap. If you found this valuable, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone you know who's struggling. What's the biggest money struggle you've faced and how are you planning to overcome it? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. This is Ethan's Money Library, building wealth, one book at a time. Thanks for spending time with me today. Remember, money doesn't control you unless you let it. See you in the next one.